Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded and Unfiltered, a podcast in which I, your host Jermaine, interviews another content creator in regards to their journey thus far. This week is a solo episode, and I wanted to drop a few pieces of advice, more rather programs that I use to help me in aiding me in getting content out on a weekly basis. Because as we all know, content creation can run a toll on you when you're trying to be consistent, and you did know being consistent is the key to everything. The more content you have up, the more eyeballs you're going to get on your content, the better your chances are to have someone see your content that can make an instrumental change in your life, whether it be a sponsor or just a new fan. You have no idea who's watching your content, and I think we need to keep that in mind and move accordingly. So today, before we are done, I am going to go over 3 programs, possibly 4, I don't know, we'll see, that I use to help me create content on the fly. And the last thing has gotten me, in the last 6 days, I've had 5 videos go up on 3 platforms, and all I had to do was click a button for the most part. So I will share that at the end. But before we get started, like always, if you haven't shared this podcast with other content creators or friends who like to hear about content creation, what are you waiting for? Share this podcast with them, uploaded and unfiltered. We are in episode, I believe, 88. We are rounding the corner on episode 100. And again, we haven't missed a week yet, and I don't plan on doing so. So we'll grab your snacks, we'll get your pen or your tablet, whatever you use to take notes, and let's get started. Now, the first thing that I use, I would highly recommend, because it aids in keeping consistent by providing you with information at a glance. I think one of the biggest reasons why content creators don't stay consistent is because A, they have too many ideas, B, they don't write these ideas down, and C, when they do write these ideas down, they might just write what the video should be. Like, for instance, I am in the middle of planning to do a Monster Hunter video. It's real simple. It's going to be a short. It might be like 15, 20 seconds. It's going to be my training regimen for when I play Monster Hunter as a hammer main. Shout out to all my hammer mains out there. If you don't use a hammer, you're missing out on a lot of fun. But I use in the program, or first one is Things. Things is a task management program. Now, you can use any program that'll allow you to write tasks and highlight different things and check things off. I believe Notes finally updated their application on iOS, so it works a lot better. But Things I use because it shows up on my Mac, my iPad, and my Apple Watch. So I'm able to see all my tasks and projects on any device that I'm on. So the way that Things works, and the reason why I love it so much, let's say I had an idea pop up in my head. I want to do a video on which I try to guess the Pokemon from some random site. I write that idea down in Things, and I give it a today date, someday, or other. So basically, anytime I look into today tab, it's anything that I need to get done immediately. Family emergencies go in there, like calling the doctors for prescriptions or setting up appointments. All of those things get put into that today category. If it's a video idea, I put that in the platform in which it will live. So surprisingly, I have 3 YouTube channels, 2 TikTok channels, 2 Instagram channels, only 1 Twitch, but every one of those are broken into their own category, and under that category will be the tasks associated with it. So anytime that I invite a new guest to the podcast, a task is created. Anytime it's time to edit an episode of the podcast, a task is created. Anytime that I need to edit a video, a task is created. And the reason why I love Things is because you can create projects that you can just duplicate once you close them. So I have a project set up for guest to podcast. Under that project, there is 5 things that I need to do to ensure that I get everything I need done for my guest. That way, whenever I invite a guest to the show, I open up a new task, I put their name as a heading, and then I just go down the list. Invite, send them a Discord message, send them an invite. Make sure that you schedule it in Riverside. Make sure you schedule it in Calendly. Make sure that they fill out the survey. All that stuff gets tackled because of this project that I've created within things. So my number one suggestion is if you don't have a way to categorize or track your task, look into that. Look into finding one. I think I'm going to look into other ones just so I can give a few options for people. And you know what? I might actually use Notes for like a week or two just to see what that feels like. But I've heard good things about Notes, and that's what everybody else in the house uses, Notes. So probably can't go wrong with that. Now, next up on my list of things that I utilize to help me stay consistent when it comes to content creation, and that next thing is Notion. Again, I spoke about Notion briefly in the past. I continue to use it. I didn't pony up the money for whatever extra bells and whistles they provide you when you pay the subscription. I'm still using it as my very large dumping ground for everything that has to do with my content, with my business. It all goes in there. So I have goals in there. I have scripts in there. I have business plans in there. I have workout sheets. I have worksheets for my clients. I have all types of things in there. And again, because Notion is platform agnostic, I can open it up on any device I have, take a look at my list, take a look at my scripts, and be good to go. I don't really have anything huge to say. I'm sure there are amazing things you can do within Notion. Like I've seen somebody set up a website anytime that they did like a new, let's say, event for their stream. They would set up a new website within Notion, share that out, and then they just change it on the fly without any hassle. I'm not trying to do all that, but the option's there if you want it. But yeah, other than that, it's just nice to be able to search basically my brain because anything I come up with, ideas, concepts, all goes in here, and I could just do a quick search. I'm like, have I written this down yet? 9 times out of 10, I did, and that's always fun. But Notion is awesome. Really like it. Highly recommend it. If you haven't checked it out, it's free, and you check it out for free. So you should probably go do that. And now the last thing that I want to share, and I will preface this by saying this: the version that I have does cost money, but the help that it provides me, the speed in which that I can cut a clip up and throw it up on 3 different platforms has saved me so much time over the last 2 weeks. So I purchased this. Oh, damn. No, I think it was about a month ago. The program is called Opus Clip. Now there's an app for it, but I'm using it through the website. And essentially this is what happens. So my last video was the second in a series that I'm doing for the edcgateway.com fidget subscription boxes. I just knocked out that video. It's about a 9 to 10 minute video. Typically in the past, what I would do is once I exported it out of DaVinci, I would then go back, change the format to horizontal or vertical, whatever, the long form, 9:16, and then go through the video again and start cutting clip. And I would have to do that for every video. Now, that shit's time consuming, and I wanted a better way to make clips and get them out as content. And shout out to the homie DJ Killzone Jones. After our podcast, he mentioned Opus Clip, which I've seen billions of videos for, but I don't know why for some reason, because I saw AI, I was just not allowing myself to even entertain the thought of using it. Got over that shit. I went and checked it out, signed up for a trial version, and my first video I cut was a Tekken video. And the cool thing about it is you basically just feed the program URL, click a link, and you can tell it what types of things to look for. You can tell it what to look to or who to specify, and you can change the layout. You can change everything about the clip, but the program then goes and just starts clipping. The first time I think I got 25 clips out of I want to say that video was like 15 minutes long. Were they all great? No. Most of them, I would say 60% of them were usable. And so after that, you pick which one you want. It comes with a title, it comes with keywords, it comes with a description. I usually change the title and the description, and I usually pare down the keywords. But then you link in your Instagram, your TikTok, your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever programs you use to push short content, you tie them into the system. Once that's done, you pick what you want, you hit post, and you pick which platforms it goes to, and it shows you all of the description and title boxes for each platform, and you hit go. Within 3 to 4 minutes, however many videos you uploaded, for me right now is 3 videos, or 1 video to 3 platforms. Once you upload, it takes like 3 to 4 minutes for it to go live, and that's it. And the reason why I'm doing this now, and the reason why I'm so excited about it, is because I've always had a dream of just having a short piece of content up every day. And I did that. I used to do it all the time in December. That's when I did my advent calendar. It's very possible. And the traction you get from that is different. With Opus Clip, I'm able to shoot my video, edit my video, throw it up here, get it nice and ready for YouTube. While it's doing that, Opus Clip is making me clips that I can start scheduling out for the week. So right now, what's today? 17th? Let me take a look. The last video I did was a radiant reflection video on the autonomic nervous system. It's a dope video. If you haven't checked it out, go to Radiant Reflection on YouTube, Radiant Reflection OS, and watch that video, or watch the clips that are going to be coming out. Over the next 5 days, I have 15 posts happening. So it's 3 videos over 3 different platforms, I believe. Something like that. Regardless, I can open up the calendar and look at it, and it just looks like it's full. Like, I still have the 21st, 22nd to do, but it takes me, if I'm being realistic, if I sit down for an hour, I can probably schedule out the whole week of videos from something that I already made. And I can go back to old videos that I made and cut clips of that with no problem. Oh my gosh. So in conclusion, this software is dope. Definitely check it out. And if you're a content creator looking to get consistent, sometimes you need to spend money to do it. Is it necessary? No. Do you have to do it? No. But I would suggest seeing how much it costs and figuring out a way to get that fee handled. Because if I'm looking at this correctly, like, my YouTube has been constantly going up every week because I've been posting shorts. I've been streaming there live. And I'm not trying. I'm going to do a video a week there. Because again, in order to hit those numbers on YouTube, in order to start getting paid for the content that we're making, we need to be consistent. Figure out what your consistency looks like. Figure out a routine and a way to get you there, and then start doing it. I am very excited where I am in my content creation career right now. I am on the brink of bringing in more clients into the business, because I don't know where this excitement came from, but I'm there. I'm super excited about everything, and I love that. So, if anything I said resonated with you, or if you have any questions about anything in content creation, definitely hit me up. You can find me on all socials, either Kryptonite or Radiant Reflection on TikTok, or Uploading Unfiltered on either Instagram or YouTube. I'm all over the place. Also, check the link in the description. You can send a text to the podcast, and I will read it or hear it live on air and answer it for you. Unless it's crazy. If it's crazy, we'll just listen to it and we'll make fun. I'm just kidding. Other than that, I appreciate y'all for listening and thank you for being on this journey with me. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. I just have this feeling that something monumental is about to happen and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So other than that, thank you for listening. Appreciate you as always. And as always, detrimental. Keep creating content. And I'll see you in the next. Peace.